All right, we got Saints and Bucs wild card round kicking off. Oh man, I don't feel like playing this game. I don't watch my Saints lose. Ate some gumbo.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL
playoffs
brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports.
I gotta work on my kicking. And get it to the end zone. I gotta get some new kickers. Punting and trash too.
They start the drive with White. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one goes for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat. It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. This is Chase Claypool on the receiver.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
Dude got the ball hanging out like a loaf of bread, bro. Y'all don't knock that shit out?
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll be right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They stay on the ground with White. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Mingo, complete.
Come on.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now 2nd and 3. Mayfield to throw it. And this one in.
I'm on.
Too much contact. out of that one, and it's third down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he's right there on the spot, fixing the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
Come on, bro.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run over.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
56 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And the Saints will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Just the first quarter of attack lingo is so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 8.
Quick throw to Olave. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Carr throw complete there to Thomas.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On second down.
Come on, man. I doubled his ass.
He's
Fuck.
dropped to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't,
Freaking
it
doubled
can be
him,
ugly.
man. Come
And
on.
in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. To throw, it's Carr. And it is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
No score after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion right, Olave. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Carr on the bootleg. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
2nd and short. That's a run down, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the 1st down.
1st down, here's White.
Oh, come on, bro.
Down Broadway. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 87 yards rushing.
Fuck out of here with that
1st
bullshit
half, as
there.
He has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Here's White. They set up the screen. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
the 13 now. They work on 1st and 10. Going right side is White. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
In motion left, Claypool.
Oh, the motion comes too late. Now this is going to be a delay. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And this one too low.
Well, congratulations.
I don't know what the hell that was. The hell were you throwing at, Mayfield?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield now.
We're behind his man, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more.
Damn, he got pressure that quick?
It requires excellent timing.
Man, they gonna show the replay?
And a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But
And this will be caught at the 30.
Oh, come on.
Taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 65 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness, just about got him into the end zone.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, anytime down here in the red zone that you can get a running back going lateral to the line of scrimmage, that's a plus for the defense. We all hear about the offensive guys saying, get north and south, get upfield. They didn't allow it at all on that play.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
They dialed up the blitz on third down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Kick is right there. It's good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
After what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Third and short yardage. Mayfield. He completes this one to Mingo. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep, Alontae Taylor. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. Throwing on first down is Carr.
What the fuck?
And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Carr now on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Right, Olave.
Damn, bro. It's like it takes forever. The freaking input lag, bro. Come on.
Now a play fake. Carr. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? They'll get 34 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
I swear, I had to put in that hot route 3 times, like just to get him to go in motion. Not hot route, but just to get him to motion across. I mean, damn.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shrink the defense.
Man, I swear, he won't. For some reason, I guess that when they went to playoffs, they put freaking Taysom Hill back at 2nd tight end. If you have him at the number, man, I thought the guy was gonna pick him up. If I have him at the number 3, they got that one package right there. If he's at the number 3 tight end, he can be put in at quarterback for that Taysom Hill package.
You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
I hate it when they freaking reset shit like that.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Saints first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Carr gonna throw.
Ah, man! Freaking Hill had him beat. God, dog, he had him beat, bro.
First sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here's Kamara off the draw. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown.
Good job, AK-41. Well, they were shooting in there, trying to get to you.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Mayfield on 1st down.
Good job, Taylor.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple. A 10th carry for Kamara. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Second down and 8. Throwing now is Carr. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Snell. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much.
Now Mayfield lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Kamara up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They run it again with Kamara. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places. Lanes to open up.
On third down, here's Kamara. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this will stay a 3-score game at 24. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead with Snell. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is stopping your linebackers set the edge.
The line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
Oh man, I don't know if guys forgot to block on that play. I don't know what the hell they did there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. He's going to let it fly.
Good job.
Incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Stuck for the loss by Devin White.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They did not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers' defense holds and they get the football back. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Good game.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that? Being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have.
I know one thing, you suck in real life, Trevor Penny. My old ass can go out there and block better than you've been blocking. All right. So what? We're the 3rd seed, so we'll, I don't know. It all depends on who the, if we'll probably get the Dragons team or Bears, the number 2 seed. That's who we'll probably end up getting. The one that everybody in the league don't like, or they think he's doing some glitchy stuff. We'll find out.